Hey everybody, it's Vamp the Undead. So we're back, and I did promise you an unboxing of some pop figures. So pretty much that's what this video is. So let's go and check it out right now. So the first one we got is Wash from Firefly. Now I'm a big Firefly fan, even though it went one season, as a lot of you are. So anybody who's ever watched the show, you know who Wash is. Now, right here you got a cartoon of him, of course the same side of the box. Now on the back, it says you got Malcolm, you got Zoe, you got Wash, you got Kaylee, and Jane. Now, you can see which ones I'm missing, because you saw that I had Jane and Malcolm, and now I have Wash. Now, he is number 137, as it said on the side of the box. So, let's open it up and take a look. Alright, so, from what I could see, he's wearing a palm tree top, and he got his little dinosaur right there. Now, that's something you might remember from one of the episodes. He has definitely a different hairstyle than pretty much the other pop figures I've seen. I have to say, all in all, he is also wearing, I think it's leotard or something like that. I can't remember what the word for that, jumpsuit underneath. So, I have to say, all in all, that looks pretty good. Let me give you a little all the way around. Kind of look at him. That's the top of his head. Now, for us to say, paint job wise, it did very well, except for the neck. If you look right there in the neck, I'm not sure if you can, but it has some of its jumpsuit is painted right onto his neck, so that's a flaw. But other than that, it looks pretty dang good. Next, let's start out with Arrow. I actually am a big fan of Arrow. I was a big Smallville fan back in the day, so it actually took me till almost second season actually to watch this show, and then I finally gave it a shot, and I was hooked. Now, it's number 207. It says The Arrow, because there's actually a lot of different ones. Here's the picture of it. That's all of them right there. It says The Arrow. Now, honestly, I wanted to get more of them, but they went up in price at Hot Topic, so, well, not up in price, but their deal went away. But let's check it out. Alright, so he has a decent green top. You can see that, it's a really decent green. It also has some, right in there, you actually see a line down the hood and some curvatures in there. That's pretty good detail. Now, what I can tell is it has a little dust, or it's like mess up. It's like dust almost stuck to him, which to be expected. Looks like there's a scratch right here, for at least my version, right on his chest. But it actually looks pretty good details, and he has his bow right there, and that's one he used in the show. And then he does have a quiver on the back. I am happy to see that they actually put that on his back. I wish they could have a little more color maybe to the arrows themselves. You also do have his little arrows on the side here, so that's kind of his like just throwing arrows that he had on his arm at all times. He has a pouch right here, which I'm not sure if he ever used that pouch in the show. You have, his mask on, and then, the beard, which there's speculation that what's going to happen is that Stephen Amell said out that he is not going to be wearing this costume again in the show. He mostly also doesn't know what's going on in Season 4, but from what I heard is a lot of rumors stating that maybe what's going to happen is he's going to come back as, like, the Green Arrow from the comic books, blonde hair, gold, goatee type thing. Now, I had a theory that they are coming out with a kind of team-up show of the Flash, Captain Cold, Arrow, and so on. And I thought, well, because that's going to be interconnected, what happens if they go to the past and change where his identity is no longer known? Then they could bring him back. That might be an idea right there. Alright, next. Now, these ones go together, and I'm going to show them off together. Alright, these go together. I'm going to show them one by one. First, I'm going to show them together. I have the Flash and Reverse Flash. Now, we're going to start out with, let's go with the Reverse Flash. Now, you have a cartoon, as always, of the Reverse Flash. Name right there. It says Flash up top. Number 215. And it also, let's see, you got the full figure cartoon there. And let's see, on the back, you have the Flash, and then you have the Flash Unmasked, which I would like to get. You got Reverse Flash, of course, Captain Cold, and Captain Cold Unmasked. Now, I wish they would have some of the other characters, maybe some of the other villains. That would be kind of cool. But there's the backing. Now let's unbox. Oh, it's being a little... Anyways, let's see. From what I could tell, the light really kind of absorbs, and it's almost like a see-through yellow. Let me go like that. So you can see like the light, it's really bouncing off this yellow. That's how kind of goldy is. So let's just kind of try to do that. See, now you can see more detail in his face and mask. You can see the lines going down there. Let's see. You got the side, you got the lightning bolts. And then you got his lightning bolt on his chest, which I'm going to double check that with the flash to make sure that it's actually going the opposite. I think that's how it works, is that his is supposed to go the opposite. You also got some lightning bolts on his little belt here. And he is wearing the Flash ring, which if you watch the last episode of the Flash before the, not the final that's coming up this Tuesday, tomorrow, but the last week's, he actually used that ring. So I think that's awesome that it's on his pop figure. Alright, now, with that, let's actually go into the Flash. Now, I was a fan of the original Flash. I'm talking about the 1990s Flash, which, for people that don't know, that the 1990s Flash main character that played Barry Allen is actually the father on the current Flash TV show. And then Mark Hamill was also in there, plays the Trickster. He was actually the Trickster in the 1990s TV show. And he also played the voice of the Trickster in the Justice League cartoon. So that's something for you. And then you got, so back to the box, we got, on the side, number 213. Same kind of backing as the other. Now let's open. Alright. From what I could tell, it's pretty much what I could tell. Yeah, they're the exact same model head in every detail. I mean, the head is exactly the same. The lightning bolts are going the exact same. So let's look at this. I'm saying a lot. I'm sorry about that. But it looks really good. It got the same good detail. One I'm going to compare. The lightning bolts are reversed. So that's something you're going to be able to see. Is that Barry's goes left. He goes, Reverse Flash goes right. Dr. Wells. Or, I can't say his first name, I think, but it's Dawn. Ichabod Dawn? I can't remember it. But let's see, unlike the Reverse Flash, he has some gold in his boots, and right around there, and a lot of lightning gold all the way through. So that looks pretty good. I'm not sure if you could see it. I think I'm getting not enough lighting, so hopefully you can. But yeah, I have to say that looks pretty good. So when I saw them both, I had to get them. I actually got these at GameStop, being that I went to Hot Topic, and they literally, I think they didn't even have these. They had none of these. They had Captain Cold, and that was it. And they're like, oh, you could order online. I'm like, no, I'll wait. And I went to check out GameStop, and I found them. So I so went for that. And right now, GameStop is like, it's $10 a piece, but Hot Topic is $12.50 plus 30% off if you buy another one, but it still comes out to more than if you bought these at GameStop, to my knowledge. Because I think I tried to buy two, and it was like $25, $24 with tax, and this came out to like $21.50. So I would say right now you're better off going to GameStop if you can find them there. If not, go to Hot Topic or find their exclusives, which just so you know, GameStop currently has exclusive on Star Wars Hoth figures. So they have pop figures of Star Wars, but they're the Hoth versions of them in those costumes. So if you want those, go for it. So that's the end of my unboxing. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will have another video for you here soon of a nature box. And coming up, I'm going to do my first Loot Crate unboxing. So pretty much, if you're not geeking out, you're not being a geek, and I'll talk to you later.
Don't forget to subscribe so you can catch my next video.